I'm gonna go over these because I think and now a lot of people cover these cards, so I'm just gonna speed run through lots of most of these cards. Neutral, World Games, or New Beginnings. This is gonna be the free reign art. Looks very nice, by the way. I'm very excited. Whenever you play another card, if there's a card on the field other than it with the same base cost, the Banshee's Amulets count by one. Last words draw two cards. Biggest winner of whoever. This is a neutral, so the biggest winner of this is Warcraft, right? They got puppets, got a bunch of two drops that you can play on the same turn, like on turn 4, turn 5, etc. You can play Egg Portal is a big winner because Egg Portal this has the last words on the two draw, so you can really just destroy this. Like if it's I wouldn't even say a budget, a more premium version of Wasteland, so to say. These are the two biggest winners for me, but realistically, you could play this on any deck. Forest probably also. That's what I'm thinking. Get to know. Full Glory. Fanfare, discard your hand, select the mode to activate, draw 8 is the first mode. And then draw 2 cards and reduce their cost by 8 is the second mode. You would think from first impressions that this would be a huge boon to Fenny. But here's the problem, at least with these first impressions. Maybe other cards in either Dragon or Neutral will help it, but like, you get both of those off without just fucking exploding. You know what I mean? Because like Fanny is a cost, half the cost of your cards, do nothing, and then you're gonna play this the next turn, and then you're just gonna do nothing for 2 turns like a fat fucking chud. Like, what I really do think this is probably for is for aggro decks. Specifically, if they are going to bring back more aggressive slash blood mechanics for Abyss, or just any aggro deck in general, like maybe Temple Forest, which we'll probably get into in a second. There's a lot of potential for this card for sure. But right now, as it stands, it's kind of mid. Even more than mid, to be honest. Abysscraft. Only new card we have right now is Miltail and Muzen. Fanfare, Reanimate 4 and Reanimate 2. There's not really a lot of good Reanimate 4s in Abyss besides Luna, whatever that card's called. Reanimate 2 is good though. I mean, Bonnie Zombie, classic. With this follower bulbs, destroy 6 random followers. When this follower super bulbs, gain Crest, Miltail, and Loosen. The Crest is allied fanfare and enhanced abilities don't activate. Whenever you play a follower, evolve it. This is I mean, the first effect is kind of generic. It's just when this follower evolves, just raise 6 other random followers. This is good additional support for the evolution stuff we already have. This will also play into its own crest, right? If you have a secondary of their copy. But speaking of the crest, though, I mean, this just kind of enforces my theory that they're gonna just print more blood cards that have that use up a bunch of your health for like certain powerful, abilities or whatever. Could be pretty good. Could be pretty good. But what this also could be used for last words type decks, like type tokens. Bonnie Zombie yet again. Bossaraga. Probably some other stuff I can't think of right now. Print a bunch of cards that have a lot of good last word effects. It can cook. It can definitely cook. Right now it looks mid, but like I think it has a lot of potential. Swordcraft. K, Goldbloom. Fanfare, select an enemy follower on the field and banish it. Add a glittering gold to your hand. This is glittering gold, which got reworked, which is now draw a card or deal 2 damage to an random enemy follower. The Super Ball is gain crest and K Goldbloom. At the end of your turn, add a glittering gold to your hand. It's countdown for 4 turns. I mean, it's a generic banish. Without this crest, it's a generic banish, which is fine. I mean, it just makes I mean, this just makes Wilbur stocks go even further down than they already were, to be honest. Especially against this matchup, which was already a bad matchup for Haven to begin with. I mean, could be a pretty good card if there's a lot of support for Glittering Gold. Splendor Gold Bloom, add 2 copies of Glittering Gold to hand. In the hands 5, add 4 instead. Again, if there's more support for the Glittering Gold archetype, like if you could do a bunch of damage, base damage with these things, then this could be a really insane card. Otherwise, it's fine. Biggest winner though is Miroku, Swarm Petal. Benefit, select the mode activate. First one is add 2 copies for your hand. Second one is for cover to play points. Deal 3 damage split between all enemy follows is the third. Evolve, replicate the effects of this card's benefit ability. This is probably by far the best card that they showed today. Also has the free win rule. This is gonna be what the free win ticket is gonna. This is a free win. I don't know what I'm saying. The most powerful thing about this is this recover 2 play points. You can do a bunch of shenanigans with both Tempo and Roach with this. I mean, the 2 fairies to your hand is also pretty nice. You could technically coin this on turn 3, get the 2 fairies. Then if you have like another one in your hand, you could just play it with those and then play those 2 fairies and then play Twinkle Toes. Make a bunch of whiteboards for this thing, I'm being really honest with you. Bunch of potential whiteboards. Bunch of potential combo combinations, late game, Roach. This could also even be like a backup plan. If you don't draw Carbon going to play Yuzuria. If you have coin, of course, with going second, you could use this instead of Carbuncle if you don't draw it. I mean, this is the best card, no doubt. I think so far my first impressions is that they're cooking up something for aggressive decks. Like, I'm looking at this card, I'm looking at World of Games, I'm looking at Noteo, I'm looking at this card, I'm like, the tempo stocks are going high, the aggro of their stocks are going high. Maybe they're cooking up some blood stuff, but like, just need to see more. And of course, there might be, if they're making a control sword archetype, I'm in. I'm all in. Yeah, that's about it for now. They only show like what is this, like 5 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards so far. Yeah, that's about it.